This is the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee travel guide. This historic, large auditorium has more than 2,300 seats. The Ryman is known for its superior acoustics, and it's one of Nashville's most popular attractions and a historic icon. The Ryman was and is still used as a concert venue by famous performers and offers tours to the public. This travel guide includes information about this historic country music icon, the Ryman Auditorium, with directions, ticket information, what to see and do at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, and tips from our own travel experience. Welcome to Hipfig. If you're a travel enthusiast, then join our community and subscribe. This is the Nashville, Tennessee Travel Guide series. This episode covers the Ryman Auditorium, the original home of country music in Nashville, Tennessee. The Ryman Auditorium is located in downtown Nashville at 116 5th Avenue North, Nashville, a few blocks up from Broadway. In this downtown area, you'll find tons of attractions and fun, like the Honky Tonk Bars on Broadway and the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, to name a few. Hipfig will have travel guides available soon for these two attractions, so subscribe so you won't miss them. There are several ways to get here. If you're going to several attractions in the downtown area and you don't want to deal with traffic or parking, a good option is the Old Town Trolley hop-on, hop-off bus for visitors in Nashville. This Old Town Trolley offers 15 stops near the top attractions in downtown Nashville. It's a hop-on, hop-off bus which you can take around from one place to another at your convenience. It operates generally from 9 to 4 p.m. In the case that you don't have an Old Town Trolley stop near your location, then taxi, Uber, Lyft, or the public bus, depending on your budget, are good options if you don't have a car in Nashville. We had a rental car, so we set up our GPS and drove to the Ryman. We arrived during a weekday for an afternoon tour of the Ryman Auditorium in late summer, and in this part of town, especially Broadway, it was packed full of people and cars. There are many streets which are one-way in downtown Nashville and plenty of distractions, traffic, and pedestrians, especially when you get on Broadway, so drive carefully. Metered street parking in this part of downtown Nashville can be hard to find, but if you are early, lucky, or willing to walk a bit, you may find a spot nearby the Ryman. After a few rounds around, we decided to pay for parking in a nearby lot. There is a paid parking lot next to the Ryman. Once we parked, we walked to the front of the Ryman Auditorium. The ticket booth is located to the left of the entrance of the building. We could only take videos outside and at the entrance of the Ryman. Videos are not allowed inside the auditorium, so to honor their policy, we only have photos inside the Ryman Auditorium. You can purchase a ticket online or at the ticket booth for a concert or a tour. Please check at the Ryman Auditorium website for concert schedules. If you want to get a tour of this historic Ryman Auditorium, they are available from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. We decided to take a self-guided tour. There are many tour options. The basic or general tour is the self-guided tour. The Ryman Auditorium was originally built as a church called the Union Gospel Tabernacle in the 1800s by Thomas G. Ryman, thus the name. The Ryman Auditorium in Nashville became home to the Grand Ole Opry radio and TV show in 1943 and featured famous singers like Elvis Presley, Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, Minnie Pearl, and Roy Acuff. When the Grand Ole Opry show moved into the Grand Ole Opry House in the 1970s, the Ryman Auditorium fell into disrepair. By the way, we at Hipfig have also published a travel guide for the Grand Ole Opry House. Check it out! In the 1990s, an effort to save the Ryman as a heritage site and historic venue resulted in complete renovation. We went up the grand staircase and stood in line to begin our self-guided tour. All tours begin with the Soul of Nashville Theater experience. Tip: there is a restroom here and at the entrance. We were ushered into this 100-seat intimate theater, which has an old church setting with the state-of-the-art special effects, 3D film images with holograms, and archival footage. After the theater experience, we strolled around the Ryman at our own pace. We began from the second floor of the auditorium. Relic posters from the Ryman that had been autographed by the performers who played at the Ryman are displayed in the Hat Show print gallery on the second floor. From the second floor, you could also see the whole stage of the Ryman. As we encircled the Ryman Auditorium, we soaked in the filtered light from the antique stained glass windows which surrounded the building. These windows are remnants of the Ryman's history as a church, thus the nickname Mother Church of Country Music. We continue to the Fifth Avenue vestibule, which has artifacts, historic show bills, archival photos, celebrity memorabilia, and interpretive signage. Don't miss the timeline exhibit featuring Helen Keller and Houdini to Johnny Cash and Dolly Parton. You can also make your way to the Air Castle studio to record your own favorite country music song. There are also post-show backstage tours which begin at 9:30 p.m. on show days. A ticket for the show at the Ryman for the day of the tour is required. Here's a money-saving tip. We chose the daytime backstage tour at the Ryman Auditorium and purchased the Grand Ole Opry House ticket combo, which saved us a few dollars. We made our way downstairs. If you would like, you can get it on stage and get your photo taken as if you were a performer. Even if you don't want a picture, it's an opportunity to get a different view from the performer's perspective. Something interesting was this seat, in front of a pole. How would you even get into the seat? You'd have to straddle the pole. I wonder if there's a discount. Throughout the auditorium, there are special exhibits. Working on a Building, Roots Run Deep, Showplace of the South, Inspired, 125 Years of Performance, and the Ryman Renaissance. For an additional fee, there are also guided backstage tours available. Please check online for their schedule as it's not offered every day. Our self-guided tour led us back to the entrance. There's a gift shop and a restaurant located at the Ryman. The Ryman Auditorium will take 1 or more hours depending on your interest, combined with other attractions in the area like the wild, loud Broadway and the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum. If you're a fan of country music or a history buff, then this is a must-stop place. Happy travels! Go to hipfig.com for more information, or go to our Hipfig travel channel on YouTube, and be sure to subscribe for regular updates.